Alright, final boss time. What we used mana magic for to revive the mana sword, like we did in that little episode where I showed you the glitch with Neko in the Ice Country. Alright, so good idea to cast Lucid Barrier here. Take some of the damage from the Mana Beast. And now you want to cast Mana Magic with both the girl and the sprite on grown-up first. Thank you. And we get a white screen, and we revive the Mana Sword. But be careful, it's only temporary. You'll need to reestablish it once it wears off. And no, not the sprite. Yeah, let's get Moon Energy. That'll help out a lot. And just to add to that, let's use Lunar Boost on you. That's his name. Yeah, Lucid Burial will protect from that fire attack there. And he also swoops down here. Okay, I guess Lucid Burial wore off already. That sucks. Alright, so now that you have Mana Sword and Moon Energy and Lunar Boost established, just go nuts whacking this guy. Mana Beast has 9,999 HP, so yeah, it may take a couple of rounds to get rid of him. And my Mana Sword wore off already. That's no good. I guess it's a good idea to cast Mana Sword closer to when he appears in this form, when you can actually hit him. Alright, there we go. Come on, keep going. Alright, let's just reestablish Luna spells. There we go. Oh. Shoot, it looks like the boy got whacked there and died. But that's okay, we have plenty of Cups of Wishes, we have Revive Fire, we have Magic Walnut, so everything's dead. And when the Mana Beast is in front of you like he was, just really pay attention to just hitting him as many times as you can. Alright, so let's cast Lucid Barrier now. I think that will be a better time for it. The fire attack will miss us because the spell animation is going on, so we should be protected from missing it here. There we go. So let's reestablish Mana Sword right now. Hopefully we'll get it off in time. And yeah. And in terms of final bosses, this guy is probably one of the easier ones. But let's get Lunar Boost. Just up our attack a little bit. I may actually be a little bit underleveled for this final boss fight. If you get your levels up, maybe... I don't know what I have now, like low 50s, maybe if you get your levels up mid 60s or so, you'll be able to do 999 damage easily on this guy per head. And you'll probably be able to take him out in one round. That'll likely take me 2 or 3. And just heal up between. Yeah, it's important to keep the girl's magic up here, and it's really nice to have her spell that really high level. So he's gonna cast fire now. So let's go Lucid Barrier just to absorb the hits, and then reestablish Mana Sword because oh no, it didn't wear off because I guess it just flashed for a little bit. So let's reestablish Mana Sword. Start the timer over again, and then we'll get we need Moon Energy. This guy's probably only got a few hits left in him. And lunar boost for... just to make sure. Alright, there we go, he's dead. Easy enough. Alright, so we saved the world. Thanatos is gone, the Mana Beast is gone. People are saved. Hooray! I can't come back, I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks. Alright, so now we're in this nondescript area. Looks like it might be Pure Land frozen over or something. And, of course, Spit's gone. Good riddance. He was always keeping us up. Snoring all night when we slept at the inns. I mean, how are we supposed to save the world with that going on? Oh well, we had some really useful spells. Really came in handy in the Pure Land area. Yep, and Dilek's gone too. Sorry about that, girl. What are you doing later tonight, huh? Oh great, now on top of everything it's snowing. Alright, so that's it for Let's Play Secret of Mana. Just watch the credits roll, and yeah. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games ever. Love the gameplay and the graphics and the music and everything like that. There's one thing that, or maybe a couple things that kind of irk me about this game. One of them is the weapon charging system. I mean, it's such a high-risk, low-reward type situation. Like, you spend so long charging your weapon, and once you let it go, it usually misses anyway. And even if you do hit, it'll only do maybe 2 or 3 times the damage of what your regular attack would have done. And so if you just attack 3 times instead of unleashing a charged attack, you'll do pretty much the same damage. And so that's why I didn't level up my weapons at all during this whole playthrough. Or, I mean, all of the weapons for each character. Like, I just pretty much kept to the sword, spear, and the axe. Those are pretty much your best all-purpose weapons. Of course, the long-range weapons only are useful in certain boss fights, like Spiky Tiger, Axe Beak if you run out of MP, or the Blue Spike if you are conserving your MP because that guy's not weak to anything. Another thing that's, I guess it's sort of give and take, is the magic leveling system. I mean, at the start of the game, it's pretty good. I mean, to get your spells up to level 1, you cast a spell 11 times. Or, no. I think it's 12 times. Yeah, 12 times. And you gain a level. But near the end of the game, you have so many different elements, and you have to cast it so many times to get it up to level 8. It's kind of annoying. It takes a really, really long time, very tedious. But then again, magic's so overpowered in this game. I mean, if you were able to level up your magic really, really fast, I mean, that would take out a lot of the challenge. And, yeah, having to do all that work really gives you a sense that, you know, you earned your right to use magic on bosses and things like that. Yeah, I really do love the graphics of this game. I mean, some people complain that it's too cartoony, too bright, but you know what? Screw that. They're great. Like, I'm not really a fan of the graphics in a game like Final Fantasy VI, where it's, you know, the world's really dingy and dirty and dull, and, you know, it's like, you're going around the world and it's already pretty bleak, and then, you know, Kefka does whatever, destroys the world, and it looks even worse. It's like, why the hell would I save this world? It's so ugly anyway. Yeah, I think this is one of the top graphical games on the Super Nintendo. Games I'd put ahead of it would probably be like, well, the sequel, Seiken Densetsu 3, of course. Also, probably Chrono Trigger and Terranigma. You know, the later cycle games. The gameplay's really good too. Except for the weapon charging, that's kind of dumb. I think they really fixed that in the next game, Seiken Densetsu 3, where you have a little bar that charges up every time you hit an enemy, and then once you hit them 4 times, you can unleash like a level 1 charge attack, and then as the game goes on, you get more and more charge attacks that do better damage. But I like that you can evade enemy attacks pretty easily. It's one of the things that, you know, kind of weird about Final Fantasy games and turn-based RPGs like that. You're never really able to evade. It's just like, you know, if I just stepped aside, the guy wouldn't hit me. And the soundtrack's really, really good here too. One of my favorites. I mean, Super Nintendo days, Squaresoft just like, I mean, they killed the soundtracks. Pretty much every single game they made was great. Alright, and so we return the Mana Sword to its rightful place, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's supposed to be the sprite flickering. And there he is, sitting on top of the tree looking at the moon. Alright, this was Let's Play Secret of Mana. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for possible future LPs. Bye!